arigato, or hi, or I don't remember how you say hello in Japanese, but this is, I literally don't. This is Let's Play Nioh, and I'm the mysterious GG. I'm an Irish ninja, so I should be saying hello the Irish way, and I don't know how to say hello in Gaelic either. So it's been, I had a little break between recording sessions here. Hopefully it hasn't led to a 6 to 9 month break in uploads, but don't really have any way to ease myself back in, because the next thing we need to do is pretty much to go straight into a plot mission. You've missed nothing off screen. Before I started recording, I hit the hidden tea house just to pick up any spare glory to be found, and pretty much ready to jump right back in. Also, didn't really go through the my inventory, making a lot of offerings of stuff, which maybe I should have done actually. Yeah, I probably really need to get a little bit of inventory management going, which I actually didn't do, now that I think about it. Vengeful Spirit Visors, what I've fallen into is just offering or donating anything that I don't immediately know I'm going to hold on. If it doesn't scream out that you must keep this. Japan's Bravest, I don't meet the stamina requirement, but I might eventually, so I'll lock that. I have a tendency to hold on to things that are part of sets. I eventually need to go through and carefully get rid of... Here's a level 130 Kusarigama, so I'm sure it probably does better attack than what I'm using now, but I'm using Kusarigama that's part of a set. So here's the thing that I probably should have done off screen, but I didn't, so what you gonna do? Holding on to stuff that's part of sets, getting rid of anything that isn't, and eventually I need to go through and do a serious off-screen inventory thing, which I guess I'd meant to do between recording sessions, but I'm basically fessing up to the fact that I did not. This has Kadama sense. Your Oasis talismans are boosted. This could be better than what I'm already using. I'm doing this backwards. I meant to get rid of you. Hold on to you. So that's because it's possible that that's better than what I'm currently using. And those are Kote, which are arm things. Righteous Strategist set. That's an interesting skill. I don't know if you can pass that one on. Soul matching cost reduction. Yeah. So yeah, this is something I should have taken care of off screen. So we can do this. Hopefully this won't take too much longer. Just donating a bunch of stuff. Omeo Magic Power plus 13. That could be useful. Everlasting Key. Genji armor, as far as I know, not as big a deal in this game as it would be in, say, there we go. Now we're getting into stuff that has already been locked down. So I can donate all this. I get 2 elixirs, which means it probably wasn't really that much. But my Amarita is up to 60k, and it was down at like 40 or 4k before. Although, honestly, I'm still nowhere near leveling up, and I've still got 401 out of 500 slots filled up, so I really do need to, at some point, do some careful inventory management. But for now, unless I felt like doing Evil in the Ether Twilight mission, which I don't, it's time to deal with the samurai from Sawayama, unless that refers to me. Here's Nioh Masali. Remnants from Ishida Mitsunari's army have holed up in Sawayama Castle. continue to put up a fierce fight. However, they aren't the only problem Master Kobayakawa and I are dealing with. Demons have appeared underneath the castle as well. Our men are convinced Ishida's grudge is driving them, and their morale is suffering for it. Sir Anjin, can I ask you to take care of these creatures for us? You certainly can ask. Doesn't mean that's going to happen. I need to go deal with somebody who owes me money. If you do that, I'll tell you where your father is. I'm, the guy... God, I don't remember the character's name from Fallout 3. Sawayama Castle stands on the banks of Lake Biwa in Omi Province. Scenic Lake Biwa. After Ishida Mitsunari renovated it for himself, it was renowned for its grandeur, so much so that it soon became known as one of the two things that was too good for him, the other one being Shimasakon. Now it has lost its beautiful central keep along with its lord, and is nearing the end of its usable lifespan. Well, yeah. And I failed to connect to the network. Don't really care about that. That would be a big deal if I was trying to do stuff with clan battles, which at the moment I am not. So let me try to remember how this game actually works, because I haven't played it in over a week. I think I've equipped something that gives me Kadama sense, because I haven't changed my equipment, and I don't think I ever unequipped my Kadama sense stuff from prior. Well, here's a friend who wants to play. And he's got a Kusarigama of his own. Off to a great start here. Luckily he dropped an elixir, so what the hell. Yeah, I was watching just over a cup of tea, not really taking in exactly how they were doing it and really getting too many pro tips, but I was watching... But I was watching a speed run of this game. All I really did is serve to make me feel inadequate. But speed run strats you would expect, and this has come up in the comments before. I'm sneaking my way around through this game quite a bit. You know, taking things real slow and careful. But in fact, as you might expect, speed run strats involve using skill points to build up stamina and the Onmyo magic that allows you to reduce your stamina usage. And it all really is centered around running around and bypassing most enemies. And like, in order to do a speed run, you don't want to spend a ton of time in the menus. So, other than unlocking some skills to increase stamina, I don't think the speedrunner types are doing much of anything with their skill points. Oh, I see. That was a trick trap. I hit a thing that... I see that. Yeah, that was a trick trap. I was supposed to get shot by that thing while fighting that guy. This is gonna be one of those dungeons, eh? Well, it's underground, so there's probably gonna be like sewage, and you'll get the stinky status ailment, which I guess prevents you from recovering health. Let me go back this way. Remember that place is there, but let's go this way. There are enemies over here we never we kind of saw them thanks to Sultan Leda, but never dealt with. Somebody's on the other side of this wall, possibly Kadama. Or there's nothing on the other side of that wall, and I need to go up a level. Hello, friend. I'm trying to move the camera. And I got a Jakimaru out of that. No, the Kusarigama seems to be real good at hitting those guys in the horn, which is what stuns them. Oh man, somebody gave me a hint on dealing with these guys. Okay, so there was a bloody corpse here. But he died by explosion. He wasn't killed by this wall. So it doesn't give me a clue as to which behavior it exhibited that offended this guy. But I will start with friendly. He doesn't like that, and his eyes turned red. So I think that means go neutral? Nope, doesn't like that. Okay. So I misunderstood, or just failed to properly recall the hints I was given. I guess he doesn't get poisoned, because that wasn't doing anything. So the eyes turned red. I thought that would mean that red was not what you wanted to do, but again, I clearly didn't understand the hints and tips I was provided in the comments, or just am not remembering them properly. So I guess I now know the fact that that guy's name, his eyes turned red, did not count as a clue that red was the wrong color in any way. So there's a Kadama or a monster down here. Okay, there's a monster, and it's a I don't think I've seen one of these before. Sticky bot. He was guarding a Kadama. What do you know? So I believe with relatively little harm done, I could visit the shrine just to get my ninja stuff back, because I wasted a bunch of shuriken. Oh, do I want to change my guardian spirit? What am I using now? I'm using the one that gives you a key boost. I think that's generically a good one to use. Actually, let me check my Kadama blessing. I'm probably using the one that gives you elixir drops. But it didn't really, yeah, healer blessing. Oh, I got a big old close-up of my friendly neighborhood monster here. Almost all of the Kadama blessings are primarily useful for off-screen grinding. So I can ignore you. This wall should not be restored to monsterhood. So the only enemy I need to refight is you. So now, unless I make my way back over there and have to refight anything, pretty much back to where I was. There's a Kadama or something over here. I don't think I actually have enemy sense equipped. How many enemies are floating around over here? Is this going to be a deal where I really want to get rid of that? But you jerks saw me. See if I can deal with you without alerting other daddy cool. That was a vague joke for Bobo's benefit, and he is, of course, not watching this series. Okay, so I think that weird thing might be generating those little guys. And my main threat is this guy. So my fear is that... Ooh, ouch. My fear was that he was getting powered up by this machine, but I think it's just making more of these guys appear. I really hate these guys. They're such a pain in the ass to deal with once they get close to you. Anyway, it was almost certainly a good idea to take care of the demon yokai machine, whatever the hell that was. Without understanding the mechanics of what that thing does, it seemed very unlikely that it was beneficial to me. It appeared to be just spawning an infinite series of those floaty monster head guys. Could I potentially cheese you from over here? Oh, well, that probably wasn't even worth the effort. I didn't realize how easily I could get to you. Well, I was failing utterly to stun him by hitting his horn, which is what I usually am able to do there, but it doesn't really matter. Let's drink a little bit of soda. And get back to our adventure. Whoa! Well, that sucks. Took some damage from that. Fair enough. It's a secret hidden keep in a samurai castle. It's going to have trick traps. I'll need to remember this going forward. You're telling me they're all human? This city was built for ninjas. Some say humans are sub-ninja. This city was built for ninja. So, referencing, in a weird roundabout way, NES classic The Punisher. Well, we found one of the Kadama. Get back to the shrine, you little fecker. Increase my elixir drop rate. There you all are. What happened to you? You appear to be some kind of demons. That's not cool. I suppose I should be looking at... I don't like... In real life, I'm not a big fan of spiders. I wonder if I should be checking the ceilings carefully for... Oh, a dung ball. Awesome. I wonder if I should be checking the ceiling carefully for lots of those spider monsters that this game loves so much. Well, there's a Kadama somewhere in that direction, but I think, considering how dimly that light appears, that it's probably like I have to get back out of this sub-basement and into the castle proper to find it. It doesn't seem to be on this horizontal level. So you're just a weird variation on those water monsters. Got bloodstained scraps. Well, then why did you trust him? If you knew you shouldn't have. Explain your thought process to me. A Caucasian ninja wandering around listening to your thoughts after you're dead. A spider in this level? Shocking. Shining finger defeated. More enemies that do little damage, but it's just kind of a pain. It's like, for example, you can just completely miss them with your attacks, like I did there. I feel like a real a-hole. Moving in super slow motion because of the spider web, I assume. Oh, come on, you're a freaking ninja, William. Get up there. Jump up, grab it, do a pull-up. I mean, I probably couldn't. I'm a big fatty, but you're a freaking ninja. You should be able to deal with that. Oh. What? Oh. Cannoneer. Not a good time for you to show up, friend. I'm fixing to get shot in the back with a cannon because of you. And in what world do these freaking, Oh, you're some kind of weird undead guy. Got it. I thought he was like a regular old soldier in Mitsunari's army who has formed a cooperative relationship with this gelatinous mass full of swords. A little bit of gameplay footage I saw of the Masamune Date DLC does seem to include a castle where yokai and humans are working together to kill you, which is nice. It's nice to see them getting along. Well, I wonder if this is that sort of little... Oh, never mind. There's a closed door I haven't dealt with before. I was wondering if this was that path that I didn't explore earlier. I guess it could still be. Where I just came from. I'm already lost. Ah! You didn't fool me for a second, asshole. I knew there was something fishy about that setup. No, I blocked. Justice Ministry. The Justice League. Okay, now there's probably not two guys hidden and waiting to ambush me, so... These guys are getting more and more satanic looking, but their attack patterns aren't really changing. Shinobi box. The Shinobi's box. It's like a Shinobi's back, but different. There was a TV ad campaign for one of the later Genesis Shinobi titles that featured someone going, Shinobi's back! Which I remember, and I don't know that anyone else does. It's a bit dim in this place. You guys are stuck in there, are you? Some kind of yokai prison, is it? Listen, I'd love to help you. And by help you, I mean open the door and then probably murder you. I knew that was going to be bad. I please not be on fire anymore? Thank you. So that door is locked. What are all these strange voices? It sounds like some guy speaking English. With an Irish accent, even. So again, not fully certain how I meant to deal with that. There's a Kodama in there with them. It would appear that the reward for getting in there is a Kodama. I see you up there, jerky. Probably should have attacked him there. Door opens from the other side. To the extent that I can, I'm trying to keep an eye open for pitfalls, but I don't really know that I'm going to be able to tell what they look like until I fall into one. Now I might be coming up on the zone that I was at before. I've gotten a bit better at fighting these guys since they were showing up a lot on a level that I was off screening, but still, they catch you off guard like that. They're pretty nasty. Here's another path down. I believe this is a different zone. That I didn't just get turned around, and I don't think I'm coming back the way I just came. But I guess I'll know that that's... Yeah, never mind. This is the way I just came from. I got turned around. It was exactly the thing I said wasn't happening. Okay, so I got ahead of myself trying to see if this door was knockable downable, and did not realize that I was being set up. There's a damn setup, King. By one of those fire wheel monk weirdos. Who are apparently humans who were turned into yokai by dark magic, so... But they certainly were more radically transformed than most humans who turn into big demon-looking guys, but at least they're, you know, 2 arms, 2 legs. Seems to be a lot of locked doors and things that need to be opened for the other side. Oh, is this... Okay, so that might be the hole I fell into. Yeah, Ryozuke the Loud. Fell into a hole. There was a pit trap there. So never mind, that wasn't the hole I fell into, but I'm in the same general area. I haven't really accomplished much as far as finding enemies that are not going to respawn and taking them out. But I tell you what, we're coming right up at the end of the video. So I'm going to call it here, and when we come back, we're going to continue exploring the castle where... Why are we here again? I know that Mitsunari's armies have retreated here or something. And the guys here are like, Mitsunari, why did we trust him? People are turning into demons. But like... Okay, well, I guess that in and of itself is a good reason to be here. We're trying to prevent whatever is turning Mitsunari's folks into demons. But, I mean, if our ultimate goal is that the main villain, who we barely ever see and doesn't really have a personality other than he's got snake tats and seems to be collecting animal spirits to do his bidding, that guy apparently wants to use the dark powers of Amarita to revive Oda Nobunaga. Or Nobunaga Oda. I guess when you say it out loud, you put the personal name. No, wait. You write it out, family name, then personal name. So I guess it would be Nobunaga Oda when you say it. But anyway, point is, I guess we're after that guy, and maybe we think he's here. At any rate, we've been asked to come to this place with lots of demons and fight a lot of demons, which is pretty much the story of the game. That story will continue next time. Sayonara.